the time, because boy, I tell you what. Um, uh, hmm, um, go back and go to content. Am I live or not? I don't know. Okay, go to, it doesn't have it. View all. Am I live? Welcome to live chat. Um, how does this work? How does this work? So, can anybody hear me? Anybody? How is this not working right? Um, well, that's weird. For some reason the orientation is weird. Um, uh, lighting retouch. Huh. Am I sideways? To you, Becky? I'm sideways. I mean, does it look okay for you? Because over here, my comments are going across the screen like this instead of over here in the corner. Oh my gosh, what a mess. I have been struggling for hours. I just, oh, it's been a moment. I was trying to figure out how to put your sideways for some reason. See, I'm sideways. I turned my phone and you're the right way. Oh my gosh, I don't know what the heck. I don't know what happened. I spent a whole bunch of time trying to figure out how to view the comments on my tablet while doing a live on my phone. Trying to type that into Google and getting any kind of an answer was a nightmare. So let's see. The first time y'all couldn't hear me, and now I'm sideways. Do I look prettier sideways? Just wondering. Like, is this my good side? Oh. Anyway, so such. I need to calm down. I need to bring myself back down. Boy, that was frustrating. Technology beats me almost every time. I just don't know what to do. Sometimes I think, oh, I got this. And then the next time I try it, it's like, what happened? What happened? It's like hubby right now. He's so frustrated because he lost some kind of map feature he had on his phone, and he don't know how to get it back. I don't know how to help him. Anyway, so even though I'm sideways, what's everybody working on today? I can turn my phone. Oh, this is awful, isn't it? Well, at least you can hear me this time. I don't know what happened. I messed with all kinds of settings trying to figure out how to do the microphone thing. I know, I'm sideways. You're getting my prettier side. I don't know how to flip it back over. All the settings, lighting, create, highlight, retouch, live video, hide, stickers, effects picker, mute, and flip. That's not flip the camera, that's flip the, so you'll be seeing the wall over there, not me. So that doesn't work. Excuse my finger momentarily. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. No closed captions for late deaf like usually have it on. Can you try turning your phone? Okay. Rotation is locked. Rotate device back. Nope. Oh, hold on. I gotta lock it in play. Cause, oh, goodness. Stretch, Heather, stretch. Well, golly, man. Okay. Let's see. Me looking at the ceiling. Well, this is a mess today. I'll tell you what. What a mess. Okay. Apparently, okay. Hola. Now you're on the other side. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to Am I upside down yet? Oh, this is ridiculous. I don't know what to do. Oh, now I'm getting all kinds of weird stuff. Apparently, it thinks I am in, apparently it thinks I'm in, vertical mode. Because I'm getting all kinds of people from all over. Oh my gosh, I just don't know what to do. Hello. Oh gosh. Well, I guess we can try this again. Turn your phone like you did a few minutes ago. It won't let me. It says that the screen is locked and it won't let me do it. Oh goodness, we got monsters now. Hello, ants. Just have to leave it. I know, we've got trolls already. Isn't that awful? I don't know what happened. I must have messed some kind of settings. I must have messed up some kind of settings somehow. The technological BS. I'm sorry. I mean, if you can deal with it, I'm here. If not, I'm so glad you stopped by to see me sideways. Ugh. I gotta calm myself. My nerves are at their wits right now. So, I'm working on what is a baby bed, a little baby bed. Like a little bassinet carrier for a baby. What are y'all working on? Other than trying to see me sideways. Do you know how to make moderators? No, I do not. I can barely do a live. You want me to do something that complicated? I'm doing good just to be here sideways. Oh my God, you're gonna make me snort. It's so bad. Can someone here help her? She needs all the help she can get. Oh gosh. Working on Forest Spirit. Oh, from the ones that Heather. No. Um. Robin. Robin was doing those. They were oh so cute. I have such a list already going of all the things that I need to get done. And I've been messing around doing other stuff. I can't add more new stuff to my list. Although they're very, very cute. Ooh, a scrappy throw blanket. That sounds like so much fun. My goodness. This thing is taking me forever. I've been at it all morning. Well, among all this technical stuff. Although I did kind of throw it on the bed like, oh my God, I'll never get back to that because I'm so frustrated. I'm about to take a chill pill. Oh. So, let's see. News. My sister-in-law is moving closer, which is cool, as long as hubby and her don't get mad at each other. Right? I can imagine just randomly throwing them together, not having to worry about planning it out and all that. Yeah, that sounds like very relaxing. I could go for that. Just sit there and grab and go. No planning. That would be awesome. But I don't have time for that, that's for sure. But I don't really have a whole lot of um, leftover yarn. I tend to use my leftover yarn as soon as possible. Like if I have a little of this left over, when I start my next project, I use it up before opening a new skein. So I don't really have a lot of leftover yarn. And I keep my labels with my scraps all the time. That way I always know what it is and easy to grab. So anyway, unfortunately with this sideways view, it doesn't tell me how many people are in here. So if you snuck in and you're here and you're seeing me all sideways, hi. Oh, y'all can't see it, but I was thinking about, the pattern says to keep going around and around single crochet for 9 rows. And I'm thinking about putting some rows of double crochet in here just so. Oh, 10 so far. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't like that feature in this mode. Well, hopefully we won't have to do this again. Hopefully I will get it figured out. That would be awful if we had to do this again. Sideways. Although I have to tell you that when I get back to market mode, I'll have to throw a live in somewhere other than my regular days, because, you know, that's aftermarket and weekly crochet videos will be coming back on their regularly scheduled days. I keep, oh, there it is over there. Okay. I was like, where's my actual camera? I couldn't see which angle it was coming from. I'm really looking forward to getting back to market. I know I was so excited for the 6 weeks off, but after what, 4 or 5 weeks off already, I'm like, oh, I could really use something else to do other than being in this house all the time. Eli. What's Eli? Martha's store. Anyway, so yeah, my sister-in-law is gonna move back out here. That's gonna be different. having family close by. We don't have any family close by. Yeah, I know. There's like cabin fever going on over here. And we're fixing to get a big cold spell tomorrow, I believe. And hubby went to town and got some supplies, you know, just in case we lose power, and water. We always lose water in the winter. In a deep freeze right now. Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard from my brother. He lives up in Michigan, and he was, last time he showed me a picture, he said it's snowing. I cleared off the window, and 10 minutes later it's already starting to build back up again. Well, that's what you get for moving up there. But even down here, I mean, it's pretty cold. Wind chill 30. Have y'all prepared for the freezing weather? I just finished getting everything prepared for the freezing rain and ice that's being predicted starting tomorrow, and I'm hoping we don't lose power. Absolutely. Yeah, hubby was outside doing all kinds of things yesterday. Like, we had a tree that was kind of touching the house, and of course when it gets iced down it's going to be on the house, so hubby was out there cutting that. And we have the pipes pretty well insulated, but we always tend to lose water when it gets icy. And of course, a couple of years ago we lost power for, I think it was 7 days, 9 days. I can't remember. It was a long time. It was really cold. I'm hoping we won't lose power. I'm fine with losing water. We have extra water supplies already backed up, you know, but I hope we don't lose power. Well, you'll know. If you don't see me on my videos, you'll know we have no power. No power to charge my phone. No power to do a video. Yeah. You'll know. I won't be here. Hopefully not. I dread that. That was a very, very, very cold winter. That was. I'm not sure. Bruiser would probably live under the blankets. I don't think he remembers that cold winter we had. I mean, we do have, unless when it comes down to power for food, we do have a barbecue pit, fire, wood, you know, so we can cook if it comes down to that, you know. I think this is going to look pretty. I've already doing one row of the double crochet. I just trying to hurry up and get it done because got down to 30 below last night. Expect the same tonight. Oi. I just don't know. That's just too cold. That's go outside and throw some water and it'll freeze in there kind of cold. That's too cold for me. It gets below, I don't know, it gets below 60 and I'm already bundled up. So, I don't do cold weather very well. So, this is what I'm working on is a new to me pattern. But I don't know if I'm going to continue. Maybe just this one. But I might do a bunch of the babies. The babies are really cute. But all the accessories, boy, it takes a lot of time. They're closing school here in Youngsville, Louisiana on Monday. I have a feeling they may close them through Wednesday. You know, when we moved to Texas, I was 11 years old. And I'm from Maine, you know, so I was well adjusted to all the snow. And we came down here, and a couple of years after we got here, it snowed. And they closed, I mean, it was barely a snow. Barely. Like a dusting of snow. And they closed the schools. My mom was so mad to have all of us kids at home because they shut down the school for a dusting of snow. she couldn't handle it. But we thought that was so weird, you know, to close down the schools for just a little bit of snow. But then I realized later on that the schools just weren't made for that kind of weather down here. Oh, my yarn keeps getting tangled up inside the skein. It's driving me crazy. Like, I pull on it and a big old wad, you know what I mean. So, I was thinking about doing that yarn haul because I've been promising to do that yarn haul. And then I was like, well, you know, I need to figure this out first. And I meant to figure the comment problem out first. And I didn't get that done. And then I had a microphone problem. Now I have a sideways problem. Oh, this girl's got problems. Oh, and I don't know if you can hear that or not. The rooster next door. He started crowing at midnight last night, and he hasn't shut up since. And hubby did all that work outside, and now he is kind of laid up today, hurting. He's like, all of a sudden he felt like he was 20 years younger or something. I don't know. It was old man up on the roof cutting down trees. Like he had just a little bit of spring chicken in him. Had me nervous as heck. I was losing it watching him I was so afraid he was going to get hurt. Well, Shar, I am so sorry. I'm having technical difficulties today. I'm so glad you stopped by. He's got a burst of it. Exactly. I don't know what that was about. He was outside doing all kinds of stuff yesterday. I don't know why. Hello, Zephron. Zeph Moon. Zeph Moon. Yeah, I don't know where that burst of energy came from, but he's paying for it now. Ugh, this skein. Look at that. It's stuck inside. Oh. Ow. I feel like I kind of injured my leg when I was running around through the house trying to find a new microphone, trying to find a new connector, trying to figure out all this stuff. Some men you can't help because you can't stop them. Exactly. Exactly. Especially when they get older and they still think they can do things that they don't have the energy to do. Right? I find the center pull sometimes, but then when you try to pull it, it just comes out like a mess. I wouldn't miss you. I needed to come say hi and see what you were working on. I hope your leg feels better soon. Thank you. I'm working on it's a baby carrier for a doll, and it took up my whole morning. So hopefully I'll be done with it soon. But it seems like, I don't know, like it's laying outward instead of building walls. I don't know. I might be doing something wrong. I did make a doll. I left her on my desk out there. I did make a doll. The this is the light pink is the Big Twist Posh. Oops, throw it at you. Big Twist Posh in I think it's a whipped cream. I think that's what it said. Yeah, whipped cream. And then this one is Posh Pearl in, I don't even know where they put the color name on it anymore. Oh, up here. Bright pink. Which, that's what it is, bright pink. I think that looks really pretty. That bright pink is pretty. But I mostly did the baby doll in the whipped cream. It looks more like I swear that it looks more like the shrimpy color, but I guess not. I don't know why it would say whipped cream when it's actually more of a light pink. Oh, okay. I'll be right back. Oh, you staying out here with Daddy? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. Okay. Isn't that the cute? She's just simple but cute. And I love it. I mean, it's pretty simple. I did do quite a bit of adjusting on the pattern just because it had, like, I don't know, the feet were just a little more complicated than it needed to be, in my opinion. So I changed it up to make it a little more simpler, but so cute. And then she has her own little blankie, and she has a pillow to go behind her head, and then she's gonna lay in the bassinet when I get it done. Let's see. The pattern is called Newborn Set, and I believe it's MERU Toys, Maru Toys on Etsy. So here she is again. She's so pretty with her little pink blankie. Okay, so the feet actually calls for chaining, and I just did 6, what is it, 6, 12, 18, 24, something like that, 6, 12, 18, I think, maybe 24, and then decrease down to 18 with 2 rows. And I didn't do a whole lot of changes, just a few. And the arms were a little more complex than I thought they should have been. So I just did 8 all the way up. And it calls for the arms to be sewn on. And I just did them in the round. I added an extra round to add the arms in. That's it. The hat was pretty much straightforward. The head was straightforward. I did a little tiny bit of change on a couple of rows here because in the pattern it calls for the legs to be 13 stitches around, and mine were 12. And yeah, it was 6, 12, 18, 18, 18, decrease, decrease, and these are 12. And then up here, on joining, I added 2 stitches on the bum so that it brought it up to the proper stitch count. And then from then on, it was just straightforward. Pretty easy. But those are the only changes I made, was to the legs, to the joining, and to the arms. Everything else was the same. Yay, you're live and I can hear you. Unfortunately, I'm sideways, but yeah. It's 6, 12, 18, and decreases, yes. Decreases down to 12 with 2 rows. So yeah, it was pretty. Hi, pretty lady. Hi. It was pretty easy. Not a whole lot of modifications, but just some that, you know, I didn't think it needed to be that complicated. Right. I hear you, Char. I hear you. Anyway. So I was thinking about doing a whole bunch of these little babies, but I was thinking I would just attach the blanket like to the arm at one corner so that it will still lay across, but just the baby and the blanket, not the other side pieces. 12 and how many for the leg? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I went to the proper amount that it had on the pattern. It was either 6 or 7 rows of 12 stitches around. But like I said, the pattern calls for 13 stitches around. So when I got to the joining row, I just added 2 extra stitches on the bum area. That way it would be at the right stitch count for the rest of the pattern. Huh, I think so too. Just to, that way it doesn't get lost, you know. And it will easily lay across the baby just fine. Anyway, so that's my baby. I love the pattern for the head. It looks like it would be a little weird and not to your norm, but it works out very well, I think. It still works out very well. It's a pretty good head. Now I got it on crooked. Okay. So, are y'all getting a headache yet from watching me sideways? Yeah, I would have thought this blanket would have, like, come up on the sides better. But nope. It's kind of flaring outward. I'm probably going to have to do some decreasing just to give it a little extra standing power. No headache. Wow. My grand made doll a little smaller. It was a little bunting, like an open envelope. Yeah, that sounds cute. That does sound cute. Boy. Got me all smiling. Hi, Connie. Welcome to the sideshow. I've been having technical difficulties, so we're just playing it sideways today. Hi, Linda. Oh, so this is the first of, I'm hoping to get at least 2 new to me patterns done this week. But I really need to get some of the regular staples done. Okay, hold on. What did that say? Like a diamond and fold up the sides and put the doll in. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I am making a doll bed, like a bassinet, for this little doll. It's a pattern by Maru Toys on Etsy. Newborn set, something like that. Bruiser wants in. Come on. Hello. Now I can't get the door shut. Okay, how's that? Leave it propped open a little bit so he can get in and out. I have a hard time with 4 single crochet in the magic ring. If 4 single crochet in a magic ring is next to impossible. When it says 4, I usually jump it up to 5 if the pattern calls for it to go up more. Like, a lot of times it'll say 4 and then the next round will be 6 or 8. I just start with either 5 or 6 or 8. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's too cold. Oh my gosh. 49 below. Good grief. That's stay at home under the covers. Like the attached blanket idea, and could then put in the bunting. Yeah, I agree. Taking me forever. Well, like I said, you know, depending on the pattern, I usually alterate it. Oh, I usually do alterations to the pattern to suit my own crochet needs. Because 4 in a circle, I have to say I have patterns of my own that have 4 in a circle, like the horns of my longhorn. But with the chunkier yarns, that's really hard to do. Well, Heather, I'll be watching you on TV, and I'll see you on your next one. But I need to get off my phone. All right. Bye, Char. Thank you for coming by. And stay warm. Connie, can you send me some warm weather? Right? Oh, goodness. We all need some warmer weather. But for Texas down here, we haven't really had winter yet, so it won't last long. I think the longest we had a winter was like 2 weeks. And then it started warming up again. Not super warm, but warmer. One year we actually had snow on our porch, and hubby made he put out a trash can, a large trash can, and let the snow build up in it so that he could build a snowman. I know. Yeah, I know. I agree with you. It'll be hot before we know it. So, yeah, enjoy it while we have it. Right. Oh, goodness. If you had to go somewhere, what would you do? I mean, really, what would you do? I wouldn't even be able to get off my porch without falling on my bum. That's I wouldn't be able to go anywhere. For real. I'm just being for real. My next market is oh heck. February 7th. It's our Mardi Gras. And on Saturday I will be doing at the courthouse, and then on Sunday I'll be doing at the park. That'll be my very first markets of the year. And let the car warm up before leaving. Oh. Do you have to have snow chains on your car or just special tires? I just realized I'm like tilting my head trying to read, which is probably making me a little straighter. I'm really looking forward to going back to market season. Just good tires. Roads are plowed. Okay. I remember, well, my dad, when we lived in Maine, we didn't have a vehicle. My grandparents had a vehicle. Hi, Debbie. Welcome to the sideshow. We're a little crooked today. As my grandfather would say, oh, I'm being a little devilish today. Nope. I messed up some kind of setting and I was already live. So, and it was my second attempt. I was like, just, it is what it is. I had enough frustration. I had like an hour and a half of frustration. And I was like, it is what it is. We're just going to go with it. Well, I mean, I wasn't so happy before the show. But what can you do? It just is what it is. Gotta go with it. I might have to take some aspirins for my neck when we're done. Well, you can see me and you can hear me. And that's because I went and found my big, giant microphone. Because my little one wouldn't work. I bought that big, giant microphone like, I don't know, a decade ago. Bruiser's doing really good. The doctor put him on some more medicine. In case any of you don't know, Bruiser has pancreas issues, gallbladder issues, and liver issues. So he's an old man. I think later this year he'll be the same age as hubby. So he's pretty old. Well, that's good. Maybe I'll just use this from now on. I mean, it's pretty simple. I use an adapter to plug it into my phone. And so, yeah, if that works better than last time, hey, that's good. And it's a lot easier. I'm always worried that I'm going to make noise on my shirt. So that's good, because I don't have to charge this one up. The other one, apparently I'm thinking maybe I forgot to charge it up. So that's why it wasn't working on my first attempt at live. Oh, okay. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to do some decreasing, because it's really not making sides. I don't know. We have to do some modifications to this pattern again. Oh. Okay, well, it's kind of getting there. I'm pushing the corner out, hopefully to get a better edge on it. It's making my shoulder go click, 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 click. The horrors of getting old. Everything goes click, click, click. You start to feel like a robot. Oh. So, well, it's about an hour, and I'm about as far as I can go. My jaw clicks. Every time I'm like pushing the stuffing into something, my shoulder goes click, click. Yeah. Every little part. Hubby will say, "How are you feeling today?" Well, let's see. No new pains. So we're doing good. As long as there's no new ones. Good grief. I got enough of the old ones. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to have to start doing some decreasing on this because, yeah, still kind of full. Not really going up the sides very well. Oh, well, you know, I've never really been the kind of person to just let things really get me down. As long as, I don't know, there's a couple of times, yeah, I've gotten down, but most of the time it's just, if there ain't nothing I can do about it, then there just ain't nothing I can do about it. It's starting to take shape. Well, I guess so. It's starting to get a little bit of an edge. I pushed and pushed and pushed, trying to get a little of an edge going there. we'll see. It's supposed to be, I think, like 100 stitches around. And the baby's supposed to lay in there nice and easily. Yes, she does. Let's see. She pretty much lays in there pretty good. I like her little pillow. I'm thinking I might go ahead. I don't know if I should leave that pillow loose or if I should tack it down. What do you think? Well, that would give it more structure right there if I was to tack it down. It's MERU Toys, I believe. Let me pull it up, make sure I'm telling you what I might not know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. Clear and go here. Let's see. Might take a moment. Yeah, I think I might have to tack it down. One, it'll give it more structure, and two, it won't get lost, which I would think would be a concern since it's so little. Right? I think so. I think it might be worth the time putting into it. But I wanted to do one for a little, you know, not necessarily girl colors. Although the girl colors are really cute. Okay, it's called Newborn Set Crochet Pattern. And it looks like that on the listing on Etsy. Let's see. Where'd it go? Accidentally scrolled too far. Okay, yeah, MERU Toys. And she also is on Instagram at MERU Toys. Instagram. Yeah, I think so too. I know that's what I was thinking about doing a boy one as well, like a blue and green mix. This is pink and light pink, or I should say pink and dark pink. But yeah, I think a little blue and green one would look cute too. But I'm going to set that aside because I'm going to have to go feed the hubby pretty soon. That's true. A boy and girl twin set. That's cute. Yep. Well, ladies, it has been a really good time. Unfortunately, we're on our little sideways show. But it's been fun. And fingers crossed we can do this better next time. And I appreciate y'all being here. I really do. Appreciate it. I'll talk at y'all later. Bye-bye.